Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. Today's episode is going to be the last for the month of February. Happy February 28th, everybody. We are going to move into a new conflict on the next episode, which is going to be on Wednesday, I need to flip my calendar, March 3rd. So we'll have a new conflict starting then. So all of March and all of April will be the Mexican campaign, also known as the occupation of Veracruz. So there's that. So today is the last for now. It's definitely not the last, but it is the last for now of the Spanish-American War. Maybe we'll have some stories with a little bit more meat and potatoes in it. If not, well, doesn't really matter. We have a mission here, and the mission is to get through every single story of every single Medal of Honor recipient, regardless of how long the story is. This is one of those stories today, though, episode number 389. There was not much information, and I decided to go down a small rabbit hole. It didn't do a complete deep dive, but you'll find out why when we get there. Just a quick reminder, check out the show notes to learn more about the Medal of Honor mail call and where you can pick up some swag to support the podcast. That's all I have for today. Let's move into episode number 389. William was born in Pennsylvania on the 3rd of June, 1879. And unfortunately, there is not much information about William other than his enlistment into the U.S. Navy in about 1896. The only other piece of his story that we know is that his actions as an apprentice first class during the Spanish-American War earned him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "On board the USS Marblehead during the operation of cutting the cable leading from Cienfuegos, Cuba, 11 May, 1898. Facing the heavy fire of the enemy, Levery displayed extraordinary bravery and coolness throughout this action." Now, I could just end the episode right there, but that wouldn't be nice, so I will do a brief overview of his job and ship. William is listed as being an apprentice first class, and while this seems like a plain title, from what I can find, this title is one of 3 U.S. Navy ratings created in 1898 when the U.S. Navy Hospital Corps was signed into law by President McKinley. The 3 ratings were Hospital Apprentice First Class, and Hospital Steward. By today's structures, William would have been a Petty Officer Third Class, the 4th enlisted rate in the Navy, similar to an Army Specialist, Marine Corporal, or Air Force Senior Airman, and a Hospital Corpsman Third Class. Now, I am not an expert on the Navy's rank and job structure, so if you are, and I royally messed that up, please let me know. Moving on to the ship that William was on and has been mentioned previously in other citations. There have been 3 ships named the USS Marblehead, and William was on the second one, C-11, which was made in Marblehead, Massachusetts, beginning in September of 1888. She was completed on the 11th of May, 1892, commissioned 2 years later, and was a Montgomery-class unprotected cruiser, the last of her class to be in service. The Marblehead left Key West, Florida, at the outbreak of the Spanish-American War, and she began shelling enemy vessels and fortifications off of Cienfuegos, Cuba, on the 29th of April, 1898. Along with the USS Nashville, she was part of the blockading squadron that participated in cutting the undersea telegraph cable leading to Cienfuegos. She would then go on to capture the lower part of Guantanamo Bay on the 7th of June and supported a Marine landing there 3 days later. Before leaving Cuban waters on the 2nd of September, she, along with her crew, assisted with the clearing of 27 contact mines in the bay, earning 3 crew members Medals of Honor. The USS Marblehead was briefly decommissioned in 1900, but was then recommissioned 2 years later and was devoted to training and protocol missions before being decommissioned again in 1906. She sat in the Mare Island Navy Yard in California until being loaned to the California Naval Militia as a training ship, and then was turned over to the Oregon Naval Militia for the same purpose in 1916. She was placed into full commission for the last time on the 6th of April, 1917, and was ordered to the Pacific Patrol Force, specifically searching for German raiders during World War I. She wrapped up the remainder of the war in the Caribbean on escort and patrol duty and returned to Mare Island on the 17th of February, 1919. She was decommissioned for the last time on the 21st of August and was sold for scrap 2 years later. Since this isn't a podcast on naval ships, we can return now to William Levery, to which I unfortunately have no further information about. There is no recorded date or place of death or burial, and remains one of 340 recipients of the Medal of Honor to be considered lost to history. And that was a tale of honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.